Community is not a place where you go just to sit down. A community or the church is where you go and you can process your deepest feelings in a safe environment and receive New Testament grace, not receive condemnation, and leave edified. You know, it's interesting. There was a woman in John 8 who was caught in the very act of adultery. And all of a sudden these religious leaders came up, and when they caught her, they said, now what does Moses and the law say about the adultery? Now this is interesting because your church should be the place where you hear the gospel, and the gospel is good news. Notice the religious leaders, when they caught her in the very act, they said, what does Moses and the law say? In other words, you can go to a place that's preaching the Bible, but they may not be preaching the gospel. You can go to a place where they're preaching the word of God, but they're not preaching the gospel, because the gospel's good news. The gospel's the Pauline epistles. The gospel's is the four gospels that talks about the grace that Jesus paid such a steep price for. See, your church, your community should be the place where they don't say, what does Moses and the law say about your sexual challenges? What does Moses and the law say about your divorce? What does Moses and the law say about you being... No, that's not good news.